3. Okay. All right, let's do it. We're going to get right into our break, guys. Thanks for your patience. We are going to be breaking right now, right here, right now, our 2025 26 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey Hobby 6-box Pick Your Team number 3. We had 1001 with the Ducks, 1001 with the Islanders, the Lions with the Avalanche, the Lions with the Blue Jackets, the Lions with the Panthers, the Lions with the Devils, the Lions with the Knights, DDD with the Bruins, E. James with the Red Wings, Game Time with the Lightning, Gand with the Oilers, Gand with the Kings, Gand with the Senators, Gand with the Jets, GM Place with the Canucks, Hannah with the Leafs, Jay Bear with the Wild, Jay Fran Zone with the Canadians, Karate Guy with the Blues, K-Hoke with the Hurricanes, Man Justin with the Kraken, M Tower with the Flames, Rom Dejar with the Blackhawks, Rottweiler with Utah, Ryan with the Sabres. That's Ryan F. Ryan F with the Sabres, Ryan F with the Flyers, Ryan Dot Spatial with the Stars, S. Wade with the Predators, S. Wade with the Penguins, and Troy with the Rangers, Troy with the Sharks, Troy with the Capitals. Thank you all, and good luck. We'll get right into it. Let's get right into this, guys. It's gonna be a long break, so stay tuned. We'll try to get through all of it. We'll go a little bit faster than we've gone in the past, just because we are somewhat used to it now. So we're somewhat used to it. So it should go a little bit faster than maybe it has in the past. You did see the results of the poll, too. You did see the results of the poll. It is up for your viewing pleasure. 60% of you said you would walk all the way across from end to end, from long ways, from end to end, barefoot for $10,000. You chose that over a slap shot to the midsection. Only a few of you chose that. That would have been my pick. And a few of you also chose the 3 hits in full pads. And then some of you said, nah, just no money for me. I think I would do any one of these for half of that. I'd do any one of these for like 10 grand. I mean, 5 grand. I'm not going to lie. You guys must just be in a little bit better place, maybe spiritually and financially than your boy over here. So it's all good. Can't be mad at you. All right, let's go with Series 1. Let's have at it, guys. Some of these do get a little bit stuck, as I recall, so try to get these open gingerly here. Yeah, I think if it were me, I would take a slap shot to the midsection. I think by midsection, I specifically meant more like your chest to stomach kind of area. Anything above the belt but below the neck kind of thing. I don't know if maybe y'all have different definitions of midsection there, but that's kind of what area I was referring to. So yeah, that'd be cool. All right, y'all. Let's go. First box of Series 1. Let's have at it. Okay. Got some base. And we got a Young Guns. Rory Kearns Flames on the Young Guns. Cup Quests. Crater. Cup Quest. I'll read off all of the inserts, even the base ones, and then we'll top load any of the parallel inserts. Jordan Kuroff on the Encore, St. Louis Blues. And we have a speckle goal-oriented. So this is what I was talking about. This is a parallel of the goal-oriented, the speckle parallel. Nathan McKinnon, Colorado Avalanche. And it says so right here, speckle. Compadres, Cale Makar, Nathan McKinnon. That is pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy, Mike. I don't know what's scarier. Yeah, I mean that's probably scarier than no what do you call it? No face mask in football. But they're both equally pretty bad. Shane Wright. I guess a puck could do a lot more damage for sure than a puck can do a lot of damage. I was reading about that. I had to do some research because I was curious, like what would hurt more, getting hit by a pitch, like a major league pitch. UD Canvas, Sam Reinhart, Panthers. It's a base UD Canvas. Nice insert there, Panthers. Between a pitch and like getting hit with a slap shot, like a puck. And Young Guns, Victor Osman, Kraken. It's pretty safe to say that a slap shot would probably hurt a lot more. Connor McDavid, Oilers. Compositions. Connor McDavid, Oilers. I'll top load this one. Just because the puck weighs a bit more, and it's like disc shape, so it's hitting you with more force in a smaller space at about the same speed. I had to Google this too. I didn't realize a slap shot goes like 80. It goes like 90 to 100 miles an hour. I thought it was less. I thought it was like 70. But according to Google, the fastest one ever recorded, I think, was in one of those competitions. Those like I don't know what you call them, but they're like probably the All-Star competition. It was 1:09. It was the fastest one ever recorded. That's insane. Get hit with that like in any area, it's gonna hurt, but some areas might even kill you. Bustle, Moritz, Cedar, Red Wings. Young Guns, Demidov, Canadians. Ivan Demidov. Cup Quest, McCann, Jared McCann. Oilers, some base. The ones we're looking for in here is we'll catch occasionally some clear cuts. We'll catch some numbered cards, or we'll catch one of these, which is our parallel of the inserts there. This is a blue Encore. Jake Odinger, Stars on the blue. You can see right there, blue Encore. Base Encore, Jesper Gratt. Tracking Systems, Elvis Merzilkins. Elvis Merzilkins. Tracking Systems, Columbus Blue Jackets. Some base to keep us moving along. A little hurdle. And we got a canvas, UD canvas, Flames. UD canvas, Connor Zary. Did I miss a silver and red outburst? Oh, silver and red. Oh, okay. You're just saying. I was going to say, I don't think I missed an outburst. Because the outbursts are pretty hard to miss. They're like really, really out there. Young Guns, Donovan Sabrango, Senators. Compositions, Lane Hudson, Canadians. Lane Hudson. Base compositions. Some more base. Got you. And we do have a Young Guns outburst. Young Guns, Dominic Shine, Red Wings on the outburst. Young Guns outburst. That is a parallel there. That is the Young Guns version of the outburst. Seth Jarvis, Bustle. Base Bustle there. Connor Bedard on the portraits. Connor Bedard on the UD portraits. Thatcher Demko Canucks with the on-court. Base on-court there. And we got a Tracking Systems, Philip Gustafson, Minnesota Wild. Gustafson. We got a Young Guns, Johnny Nyman, Kraken. Kraken with the Young Guns. Just going to adjust this camera just a slight bit. It's a little bit off. All right, there we go. Trigger my OCD there. All right. Carlson. Tracking Systems. This is a speckle on the Tracking Systems. Connor Hellebuyck for the Winnipeg Jets. Tracking Systems speckle. UD Canvas. That's your Demko Canucks. Oh, getting way too close there. Demko Canucks. UD Canvas. Brady Tkachuk on the goal-oriented Senators. Let me check on that. It might be numbered too. That's a good point. Donovan Serrano. I didn't realize it was that much. I will top load that. It's not numbered, but okay. I didn't realize it was that much. I thought I had no idea. I will top load it right now. That is the Deminoff Young Guns Canadians. I didn't realize it was that much. Wow. Some of these get numbers on them, but most of them don't. Even non-numbered, huh? I had no idea. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Wow, okay. Haven't seen one of these yet. This is Austin Matthews on goal-oriented. Austin Matthews, Maple Leafs. Yeah, sorry about that, Mike. I didn't realize it was that was such a big hit on the Young Guns. I see so many of those. I had no idea that one was in particular was that big there. Austin Matthews, 184 out of 199 on the red goal-oriented. Nice hit there for the Maple Leafs. There we go. We got Luke Evangelista, Nashville on the sizzle reel. Evangelista. Sizzle reel. Nylander, Maple Leafs, goal-oriented. Encore, Sebastian Aho. Encore, base encore, Sebastian Aho. Got Dylan Holloway on the bustle. Sam Morton Flames on the Young Guns. Sam Morton Flames on the Young Guns. We got the Dazzlers, William Eklund for the Sharks. Sharks, Dazzlers, Eklund. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea, honestly. That's kind of insane because there's so many Young Guns in these But that's good to know. William Eklund on the Blue Dazzlers. Sharks, Blue Dazzlers. UD Canvas, Joseph Wool, Maple Leafs. UD Canvas, Joseph Wool. Noah Ostlund on the UD Portraits. Sabres. Ostlund. Larkin and some base to keep us moving into our next box. Calgary. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to do a little bit more research on those and figure it out. I guess it's the one we top loaded is a big one. There's probably another rookie or two that I should watch out for. Hockey is probably like it's one of the few sports that I don't. Demidov will be one. It's one of the few sports that I don't really watch a ton of. I'll be honest. Oh, we got a little backwards pack. I don't know what that means, but it just came to us like that. Came to us just like that. I'll admit it. I don't watch a ton of hockey. It's one of the few sports I do not follow in great detail. Are they all? It's just this one that was backwards. Interesting. It feels like almost extra thick, too. I don't know. It's weird. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Let's do Tower 1. All right, y'all. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. We got an encore. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Sabres. Base encore. Linus Ullmark, Senators on the Speckle. UD Portraits. Speckle. Really would be nice to hit a clear cut in this one. I like the clear cut cards. Those are probably my favorites. So selfishly, I would love to hit a hit one. Tracking Systems. Jeremy Swayman. Boston Bruins. UD Canvas. Travis Sanheim. Sanheim Flyers on the Young Guns. I mean the canvas. Excuse me. Canvas. Jack Finley on the Young Guns. So I saw the Young Guns in the next stack. That's why I was saying Young Guns. Jack Finley Lightning. Alex Ovechkin on the Capitals compositions. It's a nice card. We'll top load that. Just cuz. It's one of the few names in hockey I recognize. Leo Carlson. Ducks. Keeping it moving. With some base. Looks like we have an outburst coming out. Those cards really stand out. Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars. That is Roop Heinz. Dallas Stars on the outburst. Roop Heinz. Outburst. So, okay, we'll get that sorted out here. Make sure that these do get top. These will get top loaded. All the inserts, even the base inserts, will get top loaded. I just this is already a lot of cards, and I don't want to sit here and top load it in all these right here. But our shipping team will top load any of the base inserts like this when they get shipped out to you. Bustle, Brady Truck, Senators, goal oriented. Jesper Bratt, Devils, goal oriented. Dylan Larkin, Red Wings. Toffoli. Bustle. Okay. Interesting. Zach Werenski. Bustle. Yeah, the outbursts are really cool. I think we got like a pink one the other day. It was really interesting. It looks more purple, but they call it pink. Young Guns. Dvorsky. Blues. Dvorsky. Artyom Levshinov. Blackhawks. Blackhawks. Levshinov portraits. And we got a UD Canvas black and white Young Guns for Dylan Duke. It's a nice one. The Young Guns black and white Dylan Duke for the Lightning. On the Young Guns. Young Guns Dylan Duke. Black and white UD Canvas Young Guns. Nice. Encore Connor Zarv. Tracking Systems, Aiden Hill. Knights. Looks like we got one of those. Yeah, the Dazzlers. This is I think this is one that they actually call pink. It's very purple. It's very purple on the camera and in real life. Frank Vetrano. But I think they call it pink on these. Pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Vetrano Ducks, and it is the pink, which is weird because it's very, very purple. But hey, what do I know? Dazzlers. Sizzle Reel. Kyle Connor. Another Crosby. Or it's not another Crosby, but we had a Ovechkin with the compositions. This is a Crosby. Another big name player. Another name that I recognize in hockey. Ovechkin, Crosby. I know a number of the Sharks guys. A lot of old players I remember. Thornton. Patrick Marleau. Of course, the young guys like Celebrini. Luca. I know some names. All right. Encore, Chris Kreider. Chris Kreider. Chris for the Rangers. I think it's Kreider. Rangers. Sizzle Reel, Forsberg with the sizzle reel. Forsberg. Preds. Young Guns. Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Pettersson. And the Utah Mammoth. Got a Blue Dazzlers, Adam Fox on the Blue Dazzlers Rangers. We got Eichel, Jack Eichel, UD Canvas, Golden Knights. Nice hit there for the Golden Knights of Las Vegas. Gabe Peralt on the UD Portraits. Gabe Peralt, Mark Stone, and some base to keep us moving. Little Sharks action. Toffoli and Celebrini on the Compadres. San Jose Sharks, Tyler Toffoli, and Macklin Celebrini. Compadres. Young Guns, Skylar Brindamore. Hurricanes, Skylar Brindamore. Hurricanes. Nice hit. Cup Quest, William Eklund. Sharks. Eklund, another name I recognize. Flyers. Encore, Jake Oettinger, Stars. And Tracking Systems, Flyers, Samuel Ersson. Young Guns, Ian Moore. Ian Moore on the Young Guns. Sherwood, Canucks. And some base to keep us moving. And we got a sizzle reel, Speckle sizzle reel. It's a nice looking one. Speckle on the sizzle reel. On this insert, parallel insert. It's going to be Arturi Lehkonen, Colorado. Colorado Avalanche on the Speckle sizzle reel. UD Canvas, Stefan Nosen Devils. Austin Matthews on the UD Portraits. Austin Matthews, Maple Leafs. UD Canvas, Marchenko, Blue Jackets, Kirill Marchenko on the Blue Jackets canvas. Young Guns, Colton Dach, Blackhawks, nice. Sidney Crosby on the goal-oriented. Crosby. Get right into our next box. We're going to be halfway through after this. Halfway there. Almost. All right, let's go. Get us started with some base. Bussell, Gunsel, Jake Gunsel, Tampa Bay. Young Guns, Riley Duran, Bruins. Leon Draisaitl, Oilers on the goal-oriented. Dylan Strome on the encore. Dylan Strome. Matthew Chuck on the Speckle UD Portraits. Speckle parallel of the UD Portraits. Nice. Tracking Systems. Lucas Dostal. Tracking Systems. Got Will Smith on the UD Canvas Sharks. Will Smith. Young Guns, Donovan Sabrango, Senators. Sabrango. Young Guns. Mats Zuccarello on the Wilds, UD Portraits. Mats Zuccarello. Matthew Tkachuk on the Sizzle Reel Panthers. Tkachuk. Young Guns, Oliver Moore, Blackhawks. Oliver Moore. Compositions, Austin Matthews, Maple Leafs. And we're moving right along. It looks like we got a blue variation on the encore. Encore, Vince Dunn on the blue. On the blue parallel. Keep calling it variation, but it's parallel. Encore, blue, Vince Dunn, Kraken. Timo Meier. Timo Meier on the base encore. Got a Sizzle Reel. Arturi Lenkinen. Sizzle Reel. UD Canvas, Jonathan Huberdeau. UD Canvas. Young Guns, Nicholas Skoko, Kraken. Seth Jarvis on the UD Portraits. Mark Stone, Vegas Knights, and moving right along with some base. Oh, we got a clear cut. It's our first clear cut of the break. Forsberg, Predators, telling you that last team mojo. I don't know why people sleep on the Predators so much. It seemed to always hit. Forsberg with the population count 1,000 on the clear cut. Very nice. Forsberg. Compadres, Matthews, and Nylander, Maple Leafs. Cup Quest, Mitch Warner. Zane Perek, Flames, Calgary Flames with the encore, Zane Perek. And Tracking Systems, Ilya Sorokin, Islanders, Ilya. Young Guns, Jimmy Snuggerud, Blues. Snuggerud, Blues. A little bit of base action. Blue Dazzlers, Alexander Barkov on the Blue Dazzlers. Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov, Lightning on the UD canvas. Compositions, Jason Robertson, Stars. And we got an Outburst, Seattle Kraken. Jamie Oleksiak. Sizzle Reel. Ovechkin. Sizzle Reel. Cup Quests. Alex DeBrincat. Connor Ingram and some more base. Brant Clark on the encore. Brant Clark on the base encore. Kings. Sizzle Reel. Luke Hughes, Devils. Young Guns, Dylan Duke, Lightning. And we got a tracking systems, a speckle parallel on the tracking systems. That is Lucas Dostal for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. UD canvas, Steven Stamkos, Nashville. The Preds hitting again. Jack Hughes, compositions, Devils. Nice. Jack Hughes. And that will do it for that box. Halfway point. I'm going to go grab some more sleeves because we might run out. We for sure will run out there. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we just had our little intermission. The Zamboni had to come through and clear the ice. But we're ready to break here. Could have done it after 2. That would have been like hockey, more hockey-esque, you know, like 3 periods. Do 2 boxes, break, 2 boxes, break. That would have been more in fashion with hockey, but we didn't do that. We'll just try to keep the breaks down there. Brief intermission. Had to reload on these sleeves. Gone through a lot today. Didn't realize I'd go through that many that quick. All right. We're all set. Let's go. Gonna keep it moving here. Next box. right, box number 4, Mojo. Let's go. Start it off with some base. And we got a Compadres, Mark Stone, Jack Eichel, Vegas Knights, Compadres. Young Guns, Ryan Leonard. Jack Eichel, Golden Knights on the goal-oriented. Jack Eichel on the goal-oriented. Some base moving us along. We got a clear cut. Clear cut. Ben Chiarot, Red Wings. Ben Chiarot, Red Wings on the acetate clear cut. Very nice. Red Wings. Cole Caulfield with the encore. Tracking Systems, Charlie Lindgren. Charlie Lindgren. We got a UD Canvas. Islanders, Matthew Barzal. Islanders. Young Guns, Olivier Rodriguez. Olivier Rodriguez. Oilers. Matthew Tkachuk on the UD portraits. Nice. What do we got here? What do we got here? I haven't seen one of these before. I don't know what this is. It's kind of crazy. Boom! Austin Matthews on the bootleg. Bootleg for the Maple Leafs. Wow, I've not seen. That's the first one I've seen of this. Wow, the bootleg. Leonard, okay, got it. We'll do. Thanks, Ryan. I need to do some research on those Top Guns, I guess. Find out which ones need to separate there. Wow, bootleg Matthews. The ones I do set aside, they all do eventually get top loaded, but it is good to do it now while we've got it. Leonard. Ryan Leonard. We'll top load this right now. They do get top loaded eventually, but yeah, I will. It's good to catch that and do it now. Good to catch it now. Appreciate you. Wow, we hit a bootleg. Haven't hit one of those. Nice. All right, Bustle, Jesper Bratt. Nice. New Jersey Devils. Zach Hyman on the Cup Quest. Encore, William Nylander. William Nylander. Encore. Jacob Markstrom. Devils. Young Guns, Dominic Shine. Red Wings, Young Guns. Predators, Brady Skjei. Predators. And some more base to go with that. Okay. I thought it was be more than that. I haven't seen any bootlegs. It's the first one I've seen of that. Dazzlers. Kyle Connor on the Blue Dazzlers. UD Canvas, Cole Perfetti. UD Canvas. Sebastian Aho, Compositions Hurricanes. We got a sizzle reel. Leo Carlson Ducks. Young Guns. Ryan Suzuki for the Hurricanes. I'll top load another one. I don't know. I don't know if this is a huge one, but we'll top load it. We'll just top load some more Young Guns, just in case. Doesn't hurt. I'll just do it now. Anything that I do set aside and name does get top loaded eventually, but those I can top load now. Josh Morrissey, Winnipeg. Some base here. Good to catch it before any sort of scuffle or bustle or hustle gets bumped or nicked a little bit in the box. It is possible. Pavel Zacha, Boston Bruins, encore. Got you. Interesting. That's good to know. I thought it would be more for some reason. Speckle, Sean Moynihan, compositions. Speckle parallel. Speckle parallel compositions, Sean Monahan. Sizzle reel, Dakota Joshua Canucks. Jacob Slavin for the Hurricanes on the UD canvas. Jacob Slavin. Canvas. Young Guns, Ethan Frank, Capitals. And we got a goal-oriented Braden Point for the Lightning. Blackhawks, Tyler Bertuzzi with the outburst. It looks like he really is like bursting out with this photo. He's like really, is really bursting out there with that photo. He's making a move. Bertuzzi. Blackhawks. Patrick Lane and Jarrell Slavkovsky, compadres, Canadians. Kyle Connor, Winnipeg, compositions. Dang. That's crazy. That is crazy. Chris Letang. I think the biggest hockey card I pulled was a Macklin Celebrini rookie card auto to like 25, I think. That was a big hit. The guy was local and he came and picked it up like within 20 minutes. It was pretty funny. Chris Letang, encore. I don't know why I top loaded that. I guess because I was talking. Andrei Vasilevsky on the tracking systems. Young Guns, Quinn Hudson, Oilers, Quinn Hudson. I'll top load this one. Just have a feeling I should. I don't know why. That's the first bootleg I've seen, that the Matthews Maple Leafs bootleg. That's the first one I've seen of this break. This is only my, what would it be, 18 boxes now that I've done of this, but that's it's the only one I've seen, so it's gotta be something. And we got a tracking system, Speckle, Ilya Sorokin. It was crazy. It was like, it was funny because he said in the chat, he's like, he was super excited. He got the Sharks 2 days in a row. And the second day it hit. It was like a $1,250 card, I think, or more. That was the last sale of it on eBay. Thomas Harley, UD Canvas Stars, nice card there. I'm gonna top load this one too, just because I like the look of it. And he's like, yeah, can I come pick it up? Can I come pick it up? And I was like, okay, sure, yeah. I'll set aside for shipping. And so I set it aside for shipping, and I was like, doing some admin type stuff. I was like, oh, maybe I should take a picture of that card, and post it. And I went to go, and I was like, hey, do you guys still have that card so I can take a picture? Bryant Clark, UD Portraits Kings. It's like, you still got that card? I was hoping to take a picture. Like, no, he came like 5 minutes ago and picked it up. I was like, man. I kind of wanted to see his face too, because he sounded super excited. It'd be cool to see the excitement there. It's a big hit. Definitely change your day. Probably. I mean, he bought it 2 days in a row. There were some big. That was the big chase. I think the Macklin Celebrini autos for the previous years. I mean, I'm guessing we are in the area where it's there are a lot of Sharks fans, so we are in that region of the world. Who knows what he did with it, but either way, it's a good one. It's a good one. I don't know what I would do with it. There's a lot of hype around him, so it's probably a good one if you're just trying to cash, to get the money, but it's also probably a good one to hold if you're a fan and you're a collector. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll move this up a little bit so you can see it better there. It's been tough to be a Sharks fan lately. I'll say that. It's been a couple of rough seasons here. It always was tough to be a Sharks fan though, because I'm from San Jose, so grew up watching them. But it just seems like for so long they were good. They had good teams, but they would always just find a way to choke, or never could quite take that next step, And it's tough to watch. It's really tough to watch. Really tough to watch, I gotta say. I kind of gave up on them, to be honest, after they were ahead like 3-0 in a series against the Kings. And we Bay Area teams, we don't like those LA teams. We were up 3-0, and the Sharks, man, it wasn't just that they choked, all right? It wasn't just that they choked. I can understand, comebacks happen. That's the nature of sports. But just the way that they just looked like they did not care. They just completely, I can't use the words on YouTube here, but they just turned into a pumpkin, and they just gave up. They threw in the towel, and I can't support any team that plays with that sort of lackluster effort. Sorry. Can't do it. I know Celebrini was obviously the big chase, but that was kind of like the big money chase, right? But yeah, I don't know who you'd choose. It's probably different between who you'd choose like as a card to hit, or as you choose as a player to have like on your franchise. Probably two different questions there. Vince Dunn, tracking. Jordan Bennington, Blues. Carson Dorwat, Flyers on the Young Guns. Jacob Middleton. Oh, so he has this photo on all of his. It's not just the breakthrough. Really does look like he's breaking through. He has the same photo on all of his cards for Bertuzzi. I was wondering, it looked like specifically a breakout photo for that breakout we hit for him. Kind of funny. All right. Leon Draisaitl on the Dazzlers. Wyatt Johnson. I don't know. You would know better than me, Mike. You would certainly know better than me. Dylan Larkin, UD Canvas. I would probably, I would say Macklin Celebrini just because it was such, like, we're in the Bay Area market, so it's like, and I don't really follow hockey much, but of course you hear the name, and, like, that's the name that you hear in the Bay Area. And there are a lot of Sharks fans here, so goal-oriented Nathan McKinnon. So he was kind of like the talk of the town, like, his is going to be our savior. Sharks are going to finally turn it around, blah, 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 blah. So, I know it was a big chase there. Bertuzzi on the bustle. The thing that's interesting about it, too, is Young Guns. Jacob Gauscher, Flyers. Clayton Keller, Utah Compositions. The thing about it, too, is you kind of have to follow what teams kind of have, like, money. What teams are in markets that have money. Because those big-name teams or teams that are in markets that have money, those cards always seem to go for a lot more. It's just the nature of the beast. It's kind of funny that way, but, yeah. Heiskanen Stars, Miro Heiskanen Stars with the blue encore parallel. Blue parallel encore. Encore, another Heiskanen on the base encore. Sizzle reel, Quinn Hughes. Leo Carlson Ducks and Darren Radosh. Some base, and we got a sizzle reel. Sizzle reel. Nathan McKinnon. Young Guns, Noah Ostlund. Noah Ostlund, Sabres on the Young Guns. Cup Quest, Ryan Eugene Hopkins. Got a Young Guns UD Canvas. Got a Young Guns UD Canvas for Joakim Kemel. Young Guns UD Canvas. Young Guns Sam Renzel Blackhawks. I'll top load this one. Renzel. Compositions, Tim Stutzel. And we'll get into this next stack here. Macklin Celebrini on the encore. There you go. I'll top load this one. It's a base encore, but it's Macklin. The Return of the Mac. I think they played that song like 1,000 times. Never really liked that song much to begin with, but yeah, after that, definitely wore out. Whatever you want to say. Didn't like it even. Disliked it more. Liked it less. Cam Fowler, Sizzle Reel, Flyers. You know what I mean. Matthew Wood, Nashville Young Guns. Some of these hockey guys look really young too. It looks like he's about 17 in there. Got the baby face going. Mikey Anderson. Mikey. Ooh, we got a William Nylander and Austin Matthews, compadres. Speckle. Little speckle. Little speckle action for you there. UD canvas. Kale McCarr. McCarr with the canvas. Compositions. Sean Monahan. Blue Jackets. And we got a pink Dazzlers. Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel. Vegas Knights. Andy, you should have gotten the night. You should have got the Knights here too. Knights would have had some good ones on this break. Forgot what I'm doing here for a second. These are weird because they look super purple. They're like really purple, and then but it's a pink. That's the. It's weird. It's like somebody was colorblind at Tops and just decided, nope, that's pink. Or maybe hockey, you know, pink is too girly for hockey guys. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to all these questions, guys. But these are the things that keep me up at night. Jack Hughes and Luke Hughes. Hughes and Hughes on the compadres. They have to be compadres. They're brothers. Are they brothers? They got to be. They look almost identical. They look like twins. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes. Who knows? Are they brothers? Jersey Devils. Mike, tune in. Let me know. They're brothers, right? Tage Thompson, UD Portraits. Encore, Lucas Raymond. Detroit Red Wings, Lucas Raymond. And we got a Cup Quest, Carlson on the Penguins. Cup Quest, Speckle, Carlson. Tracking Systems, Stuart Skinner. Oilers. UD Canvas, Pedersen, Canucks. Elias Pedersen, Canucks on the UD Canvas. Young Guns, Parker Ford, Winnipeg. And Linus Ullmark on the UD Portraits. And Sharks, Henry Thrun. Henry Thrun on the Outburst Sharks. Let's go. Sizzle Reel. Kadri. Hazem Kadri, Flames. Eric Carlson on the Cup Quest. Is that the second Carlson Cup Quest? Yeah, that is. Back to back. One is the other one was a what do you call it? A speckle. Which is the base. Robert Thomas. And that will take us right into our last and final box. Let's go. Last box, Mojo. Let's go. It's been a long break. Let's get something here. Let's get something big. We already got a nice hit there. I feel like we're due for something else big. Something else big is coming our way, guys. I can feel it. I feel it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Got you there, brothers. Okay, cool. Got you. Okay, good to know. Are they twins, though? Are they twins? They look very, they look almost identical. I mean, it's a little hard to tell with like the helmet and, you know, it's not a great photo. It's kind of like a side picture that's like 1 centimeter tall, but of their head at least. They look a lot alike. Can only imagine all the battles that they had as kids, like growing up, you know, playing all the battles against each other in the driveway or in the street or in the rink or parking lot or whatever. A lot of hockey battles, I'm sure. Sizzle Reel. Jared McCann. Kraken. Young Guns. Rodrigo Abel. Flyers. Brandon Hagel. UD Portraits. Lightning. Encore. Ilya Sorokin. Islanders. We got a Speckle. Tage Thompson. Speckle. Little Speckle for you. Nice. Tracking Systems. Jake Odinger. Robert Thomas. And some base moving us along. UD Canvas, Alexander Barkov, Panthers. Young Guns, Mark Catcomb, Islanders. Cole Caulfield, Canadians on the goal-oriented. Bustle, Leo Carlson on the Bustle. Young Guns, Artyom Levshinov. Young Guns. Goal-oriented, Connor McDavid. Go ahead and give this one a little top loading here. Connor McDavid on the goal-oriented. It's another hockey name that I know. I do know some things about some things. Connor McDavid. Oilers. The Oilers of Edmonton. Flames. And some more. Ooh, Darcy Cooper. Kings on the black and white UD canvas. Nice card. Very nice. Very nice. Very demure. Very demure. Cool. Quentin Byfield. Encore. Kings. Nice. Tracking Systems. Jus Soros. Jus Soros. Get it right. All right. Predators. Brady. Young Guns. That's the other Sharks player. Luca Cagnoni. Luca. The Young Guns. UD Canvas Young Guns. Luca. Nice hit for the Sharks. Okay. I'll go back. I'll check on this this Young Guns here. Kemmel on the Young Guns. I'll just top load some of these Young Guns. I'm not sure which one it was that I missed, but I will. I didn't realize these base Young Guns were so valuable there, but I will. Let me just run through these real quick. Go ahead. I'll just top load them all. I wasn't sure which one you mentioned. There's a few I know. Maybe the Matthew Wood. Oh, okay. Blackhawks. Austin. Jacob. Oh, sure. Capitals. A lot of young guns in here. Dylan Duke. Okay. We can just do them all. Doesn't matter. It'll only take about another 2 minutes. I think we're okay on time, so. Yeah, we can top load them all. We got time. It's fine. It's fine. If it were up to me, I mean, I would just sit here. I could do it all day, but I do have somebody coming in here after me, so got to be cognizant of Bays and make sure that he can get his stuff going on time. So just trying to cover all the bases here, guys. We'll top load them all. Doesn't matter. All the cards I mentioned too off to the side that I named and called out, those will get top loaded eventually at some point. You can just do them all. Doesn't matter. They will get there eventually, but it's good to do it beforehand, especially if they're worth something. I honestly don't know. I gotta research and figure out which of the young guns are. I just kind of assumed they were all sort of these like base level inserts that weren't too huge, but happy to do it if that's what is deemed appropriate. Good practice on the top loading skills here too. Good practice on the fine motor skills of top loading cards. All right. There we go. Dougie Hamilton on the UD Portraits. Devils moving right along on the break. Last stack here. Last bit. Got some stuff coming up here. Predators, Colton Sissons. Predators. We got a Bustle Matthew Neese on the Bustle Maple Leafs. Forsberg on the compositions. Nashville for the Preds. Mikey Anderson. And some base moving us along. We got an encore. Jimmy Snuggerud, Blues. Sizzle Real. Evan Bouchard. Oilers. We got a Young Guns, Jacob Skarek. Go ahead and top load it. Why not, guys? Why not? Why not? Just a little extra plastic. Just a little bit of extra plastic there. We don't mind. Chuck. Set those aside. Break this in two. Don't want to get too ambitious there. Oh, we got Speckle Bustle Speckle Bustle, Jonathan Marshall. Speckle Bustle, Jonathan Marchessault for the another one, Nashville Predators. Predators, last team Mojo, really hitting on this break. Brady Chuck, Senators, UD Canvas. Zach Werenski on the UD Portraits. Sizzle Reel. Sizzle Reel. This one is numbered too. This one is numbered on this Sizzle Reel. This is a numbered Sizzle Reel. Cole Perfetti, Winnipeg. Different Sizzle Reel. This is a red Sizzle Reel. It's 158 out of 199. 158 out of 199 there on the red Sizzle Reel. Cole Perfetti, Winnipeg. Nice. Nice hit there. Lunkinen Sabres on the blue Sizzle Reel. Base Sizzle Reel. Timo Meyer on the Cup Quest. Timo Meyer. Cup Quest. Base Cup Quest there. Some more base to keep us moving. Encore, Marchessault, Predators. Bustle, Kadri, Flames. Young Guns, Jacob Killen. Go ahead and top load those. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? And we got Dalibor Dvorsky on the Blue Dazzlers. On the Dazzlers. Go ahead and top load that right up there for you. Get that loader up, loader up. Load up the Young Guns here too. There we go. UD Canvas, Lucas Raymond. Nice. Red Wings. Red Wings, UD Canvas. So I don't know if there's anything different about this one. It's got like a red, it's weird. It's got like a reddish background to it. I think that's just the way the background is. Cool card. Matty Beniers, Kraken compositions. Chris Letang. And that will do it for the break. We'll do a recap. It's going to be a pretty comprehensive recap because we got a lot of stuff here. Set those there so we can all the rest of the Young Guns and even the inserts that are base will get top loaded. So do not despair, guys. Those will get top loaded. I will go through everything I did top load though, which is quite a bit in this break. So we'll try to get through it all. We'll do a recap here. We had some Young Guns. Jacob Killen. Dalibor Dvorsky on the Dazzlers. Sizzle Reel numbered. Cole Perfetti. Jonathan Marchessault. Bustle. Young Guns. Jacob Skarek. Mark Catcomb. Rodrigo Abels. Parker Ford. Matthew Wood. Noah Austin. Jacob Gauscher. Flyers. Carson Dorwart. Ethan Frank. Dominic Shine. This one I need to get into a full plastic. I was like, why does that feel different? Yeah, missed the full top load on that one. There we go. Dylan Duke, Lightning. Dylan Duke. Oliver Rodriguez. Artyom Leshkinov. Artyom Leshchinov. Blackhawks. Joakim Kemel. Colton Sissons. Young Guns, UD Canvas, Luca Gagnoni. Nice hit. Sharks. Darcy Cooper. Connor McDavid on the goal-oriented. Tage Thompson, UD Portraits. Henry Thrum, Sharks. Cup Quest, Eric Carlson. Jack Eichel on the Pink Dazzlers. Compadres, Austin Matthews, William Nylander. Macklin Celebrini. Young Guns, Sam Renzel. UD Canvas, Young Guns, Joakim Kemmel. Miro Heiskanen, Stars. Leon Draisaitl. Thomas Harley. Ilya Sorenkin. Did I do all these? I don't know. We'll just... I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't do all this. Okay. Losing it, guys. I'm losing it. Quinn Hudson, Oilers. Chris Letang. Tyler Bertuzzi. Sean Monahan. Ryan Suzuki. Kyle Connor. Brian Leonard. We had the clear cut. Ben Chariot. Lucas Dostal, Tracking Systems. Jamie Oleksiak. Alexander Barkov. Dazzlers. Another clear cut. Philip Forsberg on the population count 1,000. Predators. Vince Dunn, Kraken. Matthew Tkachuk. Sizzle Reel. Arturi Linkonen. Adam Fox. Sidney Crosby on the compositions. Pink. Frank Petrano, Dazzlers. Young Guns, UD Canvas, Dylan Duke with the black and white. Capitals, Ovechkin. UD Portraits, Linus Olmark. William Eklund on the Sharks, Blue Dazzlers. We had a numbered goal-oriented red. Austin Matthews, Maple Leafs. Young Guns, Demidov, Ivan Demidov, Canadians. Tracking Systems, Connor Hellebuck. Young Guns, Dominic Shine, Red Wings. Encore, Jake Oettinger, Stars. Moritz Cedar, Connor McDavid, and Nathan McKinnon, goal-oriented. And last but certainly not least, we had the bootleg for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Austin Matthews, bootleg. Nice-looking card. Nice-looking card. Thanks for joining, guys. More breaks are coming your way. Stay tuned. Bays will be getting in here and doing his thing. So if you didn't get a chance to get into our 2 hockey breaks today, we got a lot more coming for you this afternoon and evening. And in case I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Take care.